We're back at it. We are back at it. If you're asking yourself, when will we play Lazio? When will we play Juventus? When will Juventus play Inter Milan? When there will be the Milan derby? Today is the perfect day to know all of this. Because today, the Serie verdict will come out. And we will know who we will play first, who we will play last, and when the matches against our biggest rivals will be. So it's very interesting, you know. We already kind of are starting to think about the start of the Serie because this season it's starting pretty early due to the fact that obviously the World Cup is this winter. It's starting, it's coming, and today we've got the draw. Now, I know that other European championships such as the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga already have their fixtures set. But the Serie is doing theirs today, so it'll be interesting to see everything. I'm really tempted to see when we will play Lazio. You know, as a Roma fan, it's always the most important thing in these draws. When we will play Juventus, all of these matches, and today we'll know everything. Now, the draw is starting around 5 minutes. It will take them a lot of time because they'll ramble on. So we'll talk about the rules of the Serie this season. We'll talk about all the dates before that. But especially, I also want to talk about the rules of this draw to kind of give you a further explanation of what will happen in these next minutes and how the Serie decided their calendar. So, in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, if in live watch-alongs I ask you to pop your final score predictions in the live chat, what I want you to do now is to try and guess who will we face first in the live chat, and also I want you to let me know in which month you think the derby will be. Now this year it was in September when we lost 3-2, and it was in March when we won 3-0. So I want you to do two things: guess who we will play first, and also let me know and try and guess the month we will play Lazio in. But in the meantime, we've got the Serie, the draw starting. The program is starting. The draw program is starting. The draw will start in a bit. In the meantime, as I said before, first of all, let's talk about the dates, because this is a weird Serie due to the fact that the World Cup is starting and all of that nonsense. Not nonsense. I'm just saying nonsense because Italy's on it, and it's a wonderful tournament, obviously. So, dates. The Serie this season is starting the 13th and 14th of August. So, if you're home right now, don't know what to do, if you're interested in, something, grab a notebook and put all of these things down and put all the dates down and all the rules down. If you have nothing to do. So the Serie will start the 13th and 14th of August, despite the Premier League, La Liga, who are all starting the 5th of August. We're starting pretty late. We're starting like 1 week after them. So that is interesting. So we're starting the 13th and 14th of August. And in August this season, there will be 4 game weeks. This has never occurred in the history of the Serie. In August this season, we have a lot of game weeks. We have 4 game weeks ahead of us in the month of August, which will be very interesting. Now, you probably know, if you're a new subscriber, you don't. If you're an OG subscriber, then you might know who Josh is. And you might know that me and Josh got season tickets this season, so most of the home matches we will be there at the stadium filming stadium vlogs, and most of the away matches we will be here doing live watch-alongs. And some of them will try and go away, but obviously we have school, so we can't go every time. One thing I wish is that the second game week, please be the Lord. The second game week, don't make it as if it's a wonder of a match. Please. Because I'm not going to be in Rome that weekend. I am not going to be in Rome for the second game week in August. So please, don't make it as if we're playing Juventus or Lazio. Because if we do, I will kill myself. If I'm missing those matches, then it's going to be tough. Please, 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 make it as if the second game week is a boring match. Because I'm not going to be in Rome. Please. In August we have 4 game weeks. The end of the Serie this season is around the 4th of June, which is very late in compared to this season, in compared to other seasons. Obviously the World Cup is is dominant this season. So it is ending a little bit later. It's ending like 2-3 weeks later. It's ending the 4th of June. And now the first pause, in international football pause, which isn't the World Cup, it's the games before the World Cup, will be the 19th and the 27th of September. So in that period, that's when the first pause for national teams will occur. And then obviously the start of the World Cup means that the Serie will break up from the 14th of November to the 4th of January, which is almost 2 months. So for almost 2 months, we don't have Serie, Premier League, La Liga, Champions League, Europa League, but we have the World Cup. And as an Italian, that is probably a bad thing. But otherwise, I mean, we'll enjoy either way. Now, so these are the dates. So the Serie is about to basically know its future. So let me see what people think. Sassuolo first. Sampdoria and Lazio in November. Napoli first. Oh, Napoli first. 17th of March, William says the derby will be another famous YouTuber in which streamer said that Ronaldo's a possibility and Dybala could come if he doesn't go to Inter. Who knows? Today's all about Serie calendar, not transfer market. Monza. You know what? I think the first match we will play will be against Udinese, and the derby will be, the first derby will be October, and the second will be in April. So that's my guess. Now, there you go. You've got, it's starting. The Serie A draw is starting. Bologna. Someone saying Bologna. So, one thing I will add is that if I'm not wrong, right, this used to be a rule which the Serie A used to operate a few years ago. I'm not sure if they changed it, but if they haven't changed it, then we are set to play the first match away because last season we played at home. So if they haven't changed this rule, the first game week will be away, and the second one will be at home because last season we started at home. So that is it. Okay. So speaking about the rules, there can't be derbies in the first game week, meaning that Roma, Lazio, Inter against Milan, Juventus against Torino, and yeah, that's the only derbies this season because Genoa went down and Sampdoria stayed up. So no derbies in the first game week. That is the first rule. And the second rule is that a team can replay the same team only after 8 game weeks. Now, there used to be this rule where, a few years ago, where we just followed a path. So we started with Monza, for example, and then the first game of the second round was Monza. So we kept the pattern. This rule has been abolished by the Serie A, and now they've set a new rule that we can replay a team only after 8 game weeks. So if we play Udinese in the first game, then we hypothetically can replay Udinese after 8 weeks, which is it's something new, which I know they do in the Premier League and all of these leagues, but it's something which the Serie never has done. So that is interesting. A team can only replay the same team after 8 game weeks. And where can you watch it, people are asking. I'm watching it on DAZN if you're from Italy. I know you can watch this on Sky. It's basically like watching a Serie match. Those are the programs. So yeah, I'm watching it on DAZN, but I think it's just in Italy. So yeah, we've got dates, we've got rules. Now we only need to wait for the draw to start. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, pop your guesses in the live chat. Let me know who you think we will face. We will face in the first game week, and also let me know in which month you think the derby will be. Roma Sassuolo first. Do you have a link to watch the draw? I haven't got a link. I know you can watch this on DAZN and Sky Sports Italy though. Roma will play Fiorentina. So F1 News and Games thinks we're playing Fiorentina again. Last season we started with Fiorentina. And I think, to be honest with you, I don't think it will happen. So, the 20 teams which will participate in the Serie 2022-2023 or Atalanta, Bologna, Cremonese, Empoli, Fiorentina, Hellas Verona, Inter Milan, Juventus, Lazio, Lecce, Milan, Monza, Napoli, Roma, Udinese, Torino, Sassuolo, Spezia, and Salernitana. These are the 20 teams. Oh yeah, so we've got some rules on the screen again. There can't be derbies in the first game week. So there can't be, first game can't be the derby, ladies and gentlemen. There can't be no derbies in the first game week. And there also can't be no derbies in mid-week game weeks. Which is some rules that the Serie has established. So we cannot see Inter Milan, Roma, Lazio, Juventus, Torino in the first game week, and we can't even see these games in midweek game weeks. So you know those game weeks when we're playing like on Wednesday night, we can't see it then. So the derbies can only be played starting from the second game week, only in weekends. So yeah. Empoli Fiorentina is also a derby. They've classified that as a derby. Wow. Monza. Derby in September. I mean, this season, we can't see the derby in November. We can't see the derby in December. So that's already 2 months down. Imagine the derby in the last game week. Derbies in the last game week are not derbies. Because I think the perfect timing for a derby is like this season, March, when the season is still yet to conquer. In the last game week, if we see the derby in the last game week or in the second to last game week, it's basically not going to be a derby because most probably both teams already have fixed positions, apart from this season, which was crazy, but this is rare. We won't see anything like this, I think, not ever again, but it's definitely not going to happen every year that we see a league title contenders happening in the last match, Europa League fight all in the last match. So derbies, I think the perfect time for a derby is during spring, end of winter, springtime. So yeah. So right, the midweek game weeks are the 31st of August, which is a Wednesday, the 9th of November, which is a Wednesday, the 4th of January, which is a Wednesday, and the one which I just missed. So those are midweek game weeks. Right. I'm going with Udinese. I'm going with Udinese first. I've got a feeling we're facing Udinese first, and then I really hope it's not a big game in the second game week because I'm not gonna be wrong. So if it's something like Lazio in the second game week, I am screwed, or like Juventus or something. So I would much rather have a big game in the first match, so just Juventus in the first match, and something less amazing in the second game week. The perfect thing would be if in the second game week we can face like someone like Cremonese or something. But yeah. They didn't draw the first game week yet. No, they haven't. It's going to take quite a lot of time. They always ramble on and waffle and talk about the preseason and everything. So it's going to take a bit. But we've got 6 people sitting down on chairs and 1 person speaking, which I think will announce the draw. And yep, they're saying that the draw this season is asymmetric, meaning that we can play, as we said before, a team can replay the same team after 8 game weeks, and it is not following a path. So yeah, I really hope the second game week isn't a big game, because I really hope so. Double from Fratesi in Roma Sassuolo. The first one. You know what? In the meantime, let's see if there's any transfer news. Because these, I'm warning you, it's gonna take a lot. You know, they love rambling and waffling on here. So yeah, I mean, when it comes to transfer news in the last hours, there has been an agreement has been found between Fratesi, his agents, and Roma for him to join Roma. Now, all we need for that deal to be completed is Sassuolo saying okay, and then Sassuolo will let Fratesi go. And then we have had a meeting between Zaniolo and his agents and Thiago Pinto yesterday, but there is still no agreement for his renewal of contract. Right, let's see. No, still not starting. So yeah, we've got, let's see the guesses again. I want to see what people think in the first game week. Right, we've got Monza, we've got Sassuolo, Sampdoria. Sampdoria is my second pick. I'm either going Udinese or Sassuolo. Bologna, Napoli, Monza again. So a few people think Monza. Monza again. Verona. So yeah, we've got a... You know what? I think two things will happen in the first game week. We either get a chilled team, which I say chilled, we've seen this season, I should never say that word ever again, but someone like Cremonese, or I think in the first game week, we will get someone like Juventus. Like, I'm not joking. I genuinely think it's going to go either way. I don't think we'll get a mid-table team. I think we'll either get a weak team, or a good team, like a very good team. Right, the timer is down. 16, 15. I'm not sure what this is from. This is exploding something. I think the draw will start now, I think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's happening? Right. There we go. First game week. Fiorentina against Cremonese. Verona against Napoli. Juventus Sassuolo. Lazio Bologna. Lecce Inter Milan. Milan Udinese. Monza Torino. Salernitana Roma is our first game week. Salernitana away is our first match, which is okay, even though Salernitana is obviously boosting that they saved themselves. But we have got Salernitana first, which is interesting. Could have been worse, could have possibly, potentially even been better. But Salernitana first. We've got a few... We haven't got a really big match in the first game week. We've got... I mean, they'll probably show it again. We've got the biggest match in the first game week will probably be Verona-Napoli. Or Juventus-Sassuolo. And then, yeah, we've got Sampdoria-Atalanta and Spezia-Empoli. So this is the first game week. We're playing Salernitana away. Now, last season, obviously, Salernitana-Roma was like the second match of the season. And it ended 4-0 to us. But Salernitana was, fresh in the Serie. They didn't have that much of experience. And this season, the promotions are Lecce, Monza, and Cremonese, which are interesting. Right. This is where I'm worried. Because if we get a big game here, I'm screwed. Because I'm not going to be in Rome. And I'm not going to be at the stadium. So please don't make it a big one. Please please, please don't make it. Like, I'm nervous. I'm nervous because if it's a big one, I'm gonna miss it. I'm not gonna be in Rome here. I wish we could get like Cremonese here or something. I swear to God, if it's the derby, I will. If it's the derby, I will kill myself. Right, second game week. Ooh, right. The Milan derbies are the 4th of September and the 5th of February. So we'll probably show they will probably show. So 5th game week is Milan Inter Milan, and it's like last year, first away game at Salernitana, indeed. Right, they'll probably show the Roma derby now. They've showed the Milan derby, which is 5th game week in February somewhere. Please don't make it second game week. I'm excited for its second game because it's the first game at home and I have the season ticket. Let's go. Has Dybala made up his mind? He hasn't. Is Lingard coming to Roma? No, we haven't got any. Right, any updates. Milan against Monza, which is a special one, so they've shown the dates already because it's Berlusconi against his ex-team. Milan-Monza will be the 23rd of October and the 19th of February. So 11th game week and 23rd game week. I am very curious to see when we'll play Lazio. Very curious. But yeah, Monza this season will be a tough one. I'm telling you, Monza this season will be a tough one. They are newly promoted. They've got a lot of money because of that young man, that old man, Berlusconi. Yes! Second game week is Roma Cremonese. I called it. Yes. Come on. So we've got two really good matches at the start. Cremonese second. So I'm not missing anything big here. Good. I like this. Good. Cremonese second. Thank God. Thank God. Are you from Italy? I am indeed from Italy. Yes. I cannot have been more happy about this. Because this means I'm not missing a big match. Because second game I'm not going to be here. Third match, we've got Juventus Roma. Wow. Third game week is Juventus away. Which, have we ever won? I don't think so. Juventus third match. 28th of August. I might consider going away here, you know. I might consider going to Turin because school still hasn't started. 28th of August is a good one. Ooh, Juventus away before school starts is a really good one. Wow. Yeah, I'm considering it. I'm just thinking about dates because I'm doing this challenge, right? Yeah, there shouldn't be problems. Fourth game week is Roma Monza. So fourth game week is Monza at home. So our first two home games are against two newly promoted teams. However, Monza, in compared to Cremonese, I think will be 10 times tougher. By the way, my Serie prediction table will go out in a few. Fifth game week is Udinese Roma. Right, I'm going to talk about everything else. Let me concentrate. No, I wrote Udinese. So yeah, fifth game week is Udinese away. What I was trying to say, what was I trying to say? In a few weeks, I will post my my Serie prediction, which will be interesting to see where I place all these teams, where I place Roma. Who knows? And Yeah, Salernitana, Cremonese, Juventus, Monza, and Udinese. So, yeah. I mean, it's a good draw, I think. I'll be honest with you. It's a good one. I mean, yeah, Juventus third. You know, everyone sees this Juventus third. Trust me, Juventus at the start of every season takes a lot of time to get orientated. I'm not saying, you know, it's gonna be an easy one, but Juventus, you know, sort of boost around mid-table. At the start, they're always one of the weakest. So that is interesting. And yeah, as I said before, Juventus away is a match I'm gonna consider going to, because yeah, I mean, it's before school starts, which it's a good one. Like, it's a really good one. Imagine 4 wins from first four, sorry. That would be amazing, Big Sir Holy. Right, 5th game week. Right, Udinese again. They've shown the 5th one again. 6th game week. 6th game week is Empoli Roma. So we've got 2 consecutive away matches, which is interesting. 2 consecutive away matches. And obviously, 7th game week is Roma-Atalanta. Obviously, in a couple of weeks we'll also have the Europa League draw, so I will try and go live for that as well. Atalanta, 7th game week, back at home. This is the 18th of September. We have got a lot of games. Like, just to give you a perspective, we have 5 games, 6 games before my school starts. That has never happened before. And that is so good when it comes to collecting as many away matches as possible. Right, the big game, the biggest game of the league, the Italian derby, Juventus-Inter and Inter-Juventus will be played the 6th of November. And then I missed it. So, Lukaku back. Isn't it? And Rome? No, it's 2. We've got 2 consecutive away matches. So, obviously, we'll have 2 consecutive home matches in the second round. So, yeah, Lukaku back. Juventus, Inter Milan this season will be a very good one. And Inter Milan, Napoli will be the 4th of January and the 21st of May 2023. So Napoli Inter Milan is one of the last matches of the league. They're anticipating that. I want to see when the derby dates are. It's important because we need to prepare for that. So they better show them. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure to smash the subscribe button and also smash the like button on this video as well. It supports me a lot. Go on, show us the derby. Right. 8th game week, we have got Inter Milan Roma. Wow, that's a big one. We've got Atalanta and Inter straight. Inter Roma the 2nd of October. Wow, we've got a lot of matches. Wow. This World Cup being in winter is a killer for these players. On the 9th, we've got Roma Lecce. So it's a red and yellow derby, which we already played this season in the Coppa Italia, if you remember. Roma Lecce we did. And 10th, we have got Sampdoria Roma. Right, so still no derby. Still no derby. I think it's going to be in October. First one is definitely going to be in October. Right, the Turin derby will be the 16th of October and the 26th of February. Torino Juventus the 16th of October and Juventus Torino the 26th of February. They're anticipating. They're showing everyone except Roma Lazio. Yeah, I think the first game for Lazio, against us, the first derby will be in October. Because then if November we break up the 14th of November. It could also be at the start of November, which I wouldn't mind. November is a good time to have a derby in. Right, Roma Lazio, 6th of November and 19th of March. Really good dates. Really good dates for a derby. So 13th and 27th. 13th and 27th is Lazio. 13th game week and 27th game week is Lazio. 13th and 27th. That's a good one. It's a good time to have a derby. You know why? Because, what did I say? 27th? Because it's a good time to have a derby because it's November and March are 2 months where the teams are going to give it their everything and their best. And that is what we want for a derby. And it's going to be, I think, timings is similar to this season. March, obviously. Right, 11th game week, we've got Roma, Napoli. The first one is at home, though, just like this season. It ended 0-0. Look at this. Juventus, we're missing Milan now, and then we completed top 4 in the Serie. Yeah, because we played Juventus, we played Inter Milan, we played Napoli. Yeah, we're missing Milan, and then we've completed. And 12th game week is Verona-Roma. Verona-Roma is 12th game week, which is the 30th of October. So after that, we've got the derby. The first one is Roma-Lazio. Now, this season it was the opposite. The first one was Lazio-Roma, where we lost 3-2. And the second one was Roma-Lazio, where we battered them 3-0. So this time around, it's the opposite. We've got Roma-Lazio first. And then 14th game week, we've got Sassuolo-Roma. And then 15th, we've got Roma-Torino. So that completes the first column. Obviously, there are 38 game weeks. You're just seeing 32 just because I couldn't fit this other 6. So we've got a next slide later on when they announce the last 6. I just couldn't fit 38 game weeks in that red rectangle though. So, yeah. So yeah, Salernitana, Cremonese. The first 2 are good. Then we've got a tough one, Juventus. Then we've got Monza, which could be a dark horse this season. Udinese, Empoli, Atalanta. Then we've got Inter, which is a bang. Lecce, Sampdoria, then Napoli, which is a bang. Verona, then Lazio, which is a bang. So, this season there was that period where we faced Inter Milan, Juventus, and Lazio consecutively. What I'm seeing right now is that we've got more time to prepare for these big matches. However, that does not mean to deconcentrate for weaker matches because we've seen how many points we've lost this season. Your accent is difficult for me to place on a map. I am Italian. I live in Rome. However, I go to an English school. That's why I speak English. But I am Italian. And speak Italian. I'm not complaining, to be honest. Could have been worse. Just because we have more time between big matches, if you see what I mean. Because this season, I remember, we had hell. It was like March. Right. 16th game week, we've got Roma Bologna. So first one is at home. And 17th is Milan Roma. AC Milan Roma, champions of Italy against champions of the Conference League. It is the 17th game week in January, the 8th of January. So AC Milan is the 17th. And then 18th, we have got Fiorentina. At home. First one is at home, just like last season. Roma Fiorentina is the first. There we go. Then, let's see. 19th, will they show the 19th game week? Yeah, 19th game week, we've got Spezia Roma. And concerned about the first match, August 14th in Salerno. It's gonna be scorching hot. Yeah, it could have been worse though, like, realistically speaking. AC Milan on January the 6th has always been a painful one. Yeah, and plus, we're playing AC Milan the 8th of January this season. Last season, when we lost to Milan, it was like the 5th of... It was the 5th of January, because then we played Juventus after. So we're playing Milan at basically the same date as last season. You know, we're coming from the Christmas break. Having Milan then is not the greatest. Right. Let's see. No. 20th? Oh no. Milan Juventus will be the 9th of October, and Juventus Milan will be the 28th of May. One of the last matches. Nah, Juventus Milan, one of the last matches is horrendous. You can't play Juventus Milan as like second to last match. Right, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 8. We're missing 19 game weeks. Right, they're waffling on here. What do we think? General comment on the draw up to now. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts on this draw, your thoughts on this calendar, and yeah, let me know everything. What you think about this? Let me know in the live chat. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to smash the subscribe button. And also like the video, it supports me a lot. Right, 20th game week, we have got Napoli-Roma. There you go. Napoli-Roma again. So, Napoli will be the first encounter which we will end the fastest way possible. Because it will be the first team which we will play both rounds against. So, we've got Roma-Napoli as 11th game week, and then you see 9 game weeks after that we're playing them again, and then we've got Roma Empoli again after that. And then 22nd game week we've got Lecce Roma. In Puglia. Another thing which I will add, which is why I'm kind of, yeah, I'm not against this draw, is that Salernitana and Cremonese, first game week and second game week, can prepare the best way possible for Juventus third game week. To give you an example, if we were to get 3 points against Salernitana and 3 points against Cremonese, then already the team's morale, the team's mentality is ready for Juventus. So imagine if we had, like Napoli first and then Udinese away, which is the most northernest team in Italy, something like that, and then, play Juventus. So as a start, to prepare for Juventus, it isn't too bad. And then again, to prepare for Atalanta and Inter Milan, we've got Monza, Udinese and Empoli. To prepare for Lazio, we've got Verona. To prepare for Napoli. So I'm liking the kind of how they're distributing the big matches, and they're not putting them too close, because that's a killer. That is a killer, putting like 4 big matches consecutively, which is what happened to us last season. We played Milan as first game of after the Christmas break, then Juventus, then it was we played Inter Milan in the Coppa Italia. Milan, yeah, okay, we read this. The first big match of the season will be Juventus-Roma, because the first game week we don't have anything spectacular. Second game week we don't have anything spectacular. Third game week we've got Juventus-Roma and Lazio-Inter. Wow, that's a really good, interesting game week. Lazio-Inter and Juventus-Roma together. Go on, end this. Right, 23rd game week, we've got Roma-Verona. And 24th game week, we've got Cremonese-Roma. And also, another thing to balance is that this season we are playing in a way more competitive European tournament. So that is gonna cost us a lot of energies. Right, then 25th, we've got Roma-Juventus. We all know what happened this season with that match, so hopefully it won't, the same match won't be repeated again. It is the 5th of March, day after my mom's birthday, so... Mom, don't book anywhere! And then Roma-Sassuolo the 26th. Game week. And then Lazio. Right, you see, this I think is the toughest period. Because look at this, we've got Juventus, Sassuolo and Lazio. So by far, this is the toughest trio of matches that we've had so far. And that is also after the World Cup. I mean, luckily, we are building a very Italian-based team. And Italy is not going to the World Cup, so that can be good time to rest for those players. I mean, look at that. Mancini's not going. Pellegrini's not going. Frattesi's not going, because he'll become a new Roma player. El Shaarawy's not going. Who's going? Who's Italian? There are others. Cristante's not going. Yeah. Ibanez isn't going because he is Brazilian, but he's actually going to play for the Italian national team. So Ibanez won't go. Yeah. Good draw. If we can get some results in the first few games, it'll be... Did I just read that? It'll give us confidence for a good season. Right, read it again. Who cares? Juventus, Sassuolo and Lazio is the toughest triplet up to now. Spina's not going. Good shout. Why do they waffle on so much? Why do they just can't get this draw over? let's see, I think 20, what's missing? 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Quite a few game weeks left. They don't stop speaking. I will decide the draw by myself. Well, I'm guessing next one. Next match, I'm guessing, will be Fiorentina. I'm calling it. If it's Fiorentina, it's yikes. Because Juventus, Sassuolo, Lazio, and Fiorentina together. If it's a big one, it's going to be tough. We've got Juventus, Sassuolo, and Lazio. If we have someone like Milan or Inter Milan after that, plus Europa League matches, if we get there in March, it's going to be a pain in the ass. So hopefully it's someone like Bologna or someone like let's see, Salernitana. Hopefully it's Salernitana. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. 28th game week is Salernitana. Sampdoria, okay, not too bad. Sampdoria at home. Sampdoria at home isn't too bad. And then 29th, we've got Torino-Roma. Last match of this season. One of the last matches, not one of the last, but this season, I was not convinced, and then we battered them. Then 30th game week is Udinese at home. And then 31st is Atalanta-Roma. We all know what happened this season back there in the north. You Atalanta twats. We scored 4 past you. And then 32 is Milan. Right, Atalanta and Milan. In the first round, we've got Atalanta and Inter together. In the second round, we've got Atalanta and Milan together. I mean, as if coincidence wasn't a thing. Right, let's get the next ones on. We've got the last ones, which are these. 33, 34, 35, 36, and 37th game week. Napoli-Juventus. The first one will be the 15th of January, and the second one, Juventus-Napoli, will be the 23rd of April. We're missing 6 game weeks, and then we know the verdict of the Serie. Which teams are we missing? We're missing Bologna, Fiorentina, Spezia. Let's see, who are we missing? We're missing Bologna, Salernitana, Monza, Spezia. So we're missing Inter. Inter is the big one missing. Hopefully it's like, right, hopefully Inter-Roma, no, Roma-Inter, whatever which way it is, hopefully it will be like last game week. Because Inter Milan, I think, imagine if Inter like already won the league, then they won't be paying attention to it, and they can rotate the team. I mean, yeah. If it's hopefully fingers crossed. The second round against Inter Milan is towards the end. Right, there we go. We've got Monza Roma. 33rd game week is Monza Roma. And 34th is Roma Inter. It's towards the end, not quite the end though. 7th of May Inter Milan is a pain. Because they'll be fighting for the league. And therefore, then we've got Bologna Roma. Shite. That's kind of bad. Start of May to play these teams is always the worst period. Because they want to win everything, so... And then we've got Salernitana next. Which is our first game And in the second round, it's one of our last games. Then we have got Fiorentina away. And then last game week of the season means it's Spezia. If I'm not wrong. My calculations were right, it's Spezia. Spezia last isn't too bad. I'll take it. I think it's Spezia. I'm gonna write it down. Look at that. I'm confident. I'm putting it down and I haven't even seen it. I'm 99% sure it's Spezia just because I saw before and go on. Prove me wrong. Yeah, it is gonna be Spezia. I mean, yeah. Most probably. I can't believe Monza's in the Serie or like Cremonese. Lecce's fine because I'm used to Lecce. I've seen them already in the Serie. They are our red and yellow partners, so I don't hate them. I hate Monza though because of someone called Berlusconi. But I'll call it. Monza this season will not be fighting for relegation. And I think Monza have got clear objectives. I think Monza need to be confident about themselves because they have got the team and they've got the money to buy the team. So I think, you know what? If I were Monza's owner, I'd point as my first objective, promotion. After so many years, Monza is a team which 3 years ago was playing in the Serie C, which is like League One in the Premier League in England. They're now in the Serie. With the amount of money Berlusconi has, as an objective, there you go, Roma Spezia. With the amount of money he has, trust me, I think Monza can fight for at least Conference League? Who knows? You should hate Lecce. Yeah, I don't love them. Yeah, I know what happened. I mean, I just like their colours, They are our colours, but I hate them as a team. They're too... Plus, something else, which is why I hate Lecce, is that I always want new teams in the Serie to get promoted. They always get promoted. Like, at a certain stage, it's becoming, like, very boring. I just like them because of the colours they have. Apart from that, they can get back down in the Serie. Right, so, recapping everything, we've got Spezia at the end. We've got Salernitana, Cremonese and Juventus, which are the first 3 games of the season. And how confident are you of Zaniolo staying? I don't know, they had a meeting yesterday with his agents and Thiago Pinto and no agreement has been found yet, so yeah, let's hope some referees don't steal many points from Roma next season. Hopefully. But you've got it. The verdict of the Serie is finally here. The future of Serie 2022-2023 is here. We know who will be playing in the first game week, so how to prepare, how to start the preparations, and in a couple of weeks we will also know our teams in our Europa League group stage. So that will be interesting to see. I'll try and go live for that as well. I need to sneeze. Oh, I need to sneeze. Right, I don't need to sneeze anymore. And so yeah, I will catch you soon. If there's any important transfer news, I will go live later tonight. But yeah, I think a big objective for Thiago Pinto in these next couple of days is to sell, make profit, and buy. And up to now, they haven't really sold anyone apart from Florenzi, who's gone permanently to Milan. And yeah, we need to try and sell, and sell. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, one table please. Yeah, I'll cancel this one. I just don't have space, so just take a screenshot of this and then I'll get the other one because it has more details on. But we've got Spezia last and Inter Milan towards the end, not the end though, like close to the end. And then the big one, ooh, what did I do? Oh no. Right, let me get these away. And this is the other one. So we're starting with Salernitana. Second is Cremonese. Third is Juventus. We've got quite a few gaps between big games, so that will be interesting to see how the team adapts to that. Obviously, we've got Europa League as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also smash the like button. And follow me on Instagram over at Simon_ASR_. And you know, I got season tickets with Josh this season. It's going to be great. And yeah, up the boys. Let's try and get top 4.